What's up, gang? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I have a very interesting topic to discuss with y'all. It's kind of like a controversial topic. It's one of those situations where people go through it all the time, but they don't like to talk about it. People go through it all the time, but they don't like to admit it. So I decided to make this video about jealous friends. Yes, jealous friends, because we all know they are out there. We all got one or two in our circle, or had one or two in our circle, because I hope y'all cut them off, because they ain't no good. 10 signs for y'all, and I'm going to jump right into them. Number 1, making you look bad in front of other people. For example, they like to embarrass you in front of important people or dudes. Like if they know that you like a dude, let's say they intentionally say something that they know is going to embarrass you in front of a guy that you like. Like for example, let's say you failed like 2nd grade. Or yeah, let's say you failed like 2nd grade and you in front of like a group of dudes, y'all hanging out, and she all of a sudden like out of nowhere bring up the fact that you lack a certain level of education, basically. And the guy that you like is sitting there and you embarrassed to tell, because it's kind of like one of those personal situations where it's like, dang, why would you say this in front of this dude? Like they always try to embarrass you in front of certain people, whether it be somebody that you look at that you put on a certain pedestal, somebody important to you, or like a dude. They try to say real hurtful stuff about you in front of people that they know you trying to make a good impression in front of. That's a fake friend. Cut off. Period. Number 2, she never defends you when you're not around. I've had situations in the past where I was at home or wherever I was, and my friend was around somebody hanging out, and they said something bad about me, and she never even defended me. Like she never had my back. So when the conversation came up, later, I was like, okay, well, what did you say? I was like, well, what did you say in my defense? She was like, what was I supposed to say? Like, they gonna believe what they want to believe. And I'm like, really? Like, come on. Like, when you're not around, your friend is supposed to defend you. I don't care what nobody say. Like, I don't care if what they got to say is facts. You're supposed to defend your friend. Like, regardless, defend your friend when they're not around. Because it's basically, by you not defending your friend, you basically telling that next person that you don't care what they believe about your friend. If they call your friend a hoe and you don't defend your friend, you basically telling them, okay, I don't care if y'all believe my friend a hoe. Long as y'all think I'm not a hoe, as long as y'all think I'm an angel, I don't care how you feel about her. Number 3, they always find a way to include themselves in the situation that's about you. Like, for example, let's say you're about to graduate college. And you don't want to be praised for it, but you do want some recognition, and that friend, in the midst of her or him congratulating you, they're like, oh yeah, I'm so proud of you, I'm so happy for you, but I've been did that. Back when I graduated in 2013, girl, it was crazy back then, like, because I graduated years ago. Like, I was the first one in the family. I was the first one out of the group of friends to actually graduate. So, back then, like, girl, but congratulations, though. Like, what? Bitch, what? No, ma'am. Stop it. Okay, number 4. They always find a way to put the bad attention on you when you're having an in general conversation. Like, you ever been in a conversation with like a group of friends, say y'all hanging out or whatever, y'all in the car, y'all at your house, wherever, and y'all having an in-depth conversation, and the whole time the conversation is supposed to be about everybody, but somehow they find a way to direct all of the bad stuff on you. Like all of a sudden the conversation is about something that everybody is supposed to be working on within themselves, and then out of nowhere everything is about you. Oh, but you did this. Oh, but you got to work on that. Oh, and then it turns into hours and hours of them talking about you. That mean that person is finding ways to try to, they're nitpicking at you. It's like they look for any little way, any conversation, any situation to bring up how they feel about you. Basically, that's what it is. Any little chance they get, they're going to try to flip it around so they can express just how bad, just how much hate or whatever they feel towards you. You got to watch out for people like that that's always trying to take the light off them in a bad situation and put it all on you. Because they rather you look bad than them. That's not a good friend. No. Number 5. These girls will talk about you in a joking way. Like, oh my gosh, we see it all the time. We see it on TV. We see it in real life. People is real life out here doing stuff like this. Like, they'll be like, oh, girl, I see you got a new boo. I heard you got a new boo. He cute, but girl, I hope you keep this one because you know you can't keep a man. Girl, you know you always got a new man. Like every time you turn around, you bringing a new dude around. But they be cute. They be real fine. You know, but you can't never keep a man. But I'm happy for you. I'm seriously happy that you found you somebody. Like, sis, are you really happy for me? Like, no. Stop being petty. Stop throwing shade. Like, stop throwing all this shade. Like, come on. Number 6. They try to make your situation worse than theirs when y'all are in the same situation. Like, I'm going to just throw y'all for a loop real quick. Let's just say, like, I know we both flunked, but I flunked kindergarten, so that don't really count. But you flunked 2nd grade, so that make you dumber than me. Or, I know I wear Reeboks. This is back in the day. This is back in the day when Reeboks weren't popular. I know I wear Reeboks, but you wear Reeboks, the shell Reeboks, and I wear the other type of Reeboks, so mine better than yours. Like, it's the same shit. Like, come on. Like, they try to make what you do 10 times worse when they in the same situation. Like, no, sis, you going down with me, okay? You going down with me. We both flunked, okay? We both flunked. I flunked kindergarten, you flunked 2nd grade, but we both flunked, sis. Like, come on. Like, what's the difference? But they gonna try to make it seem like yours is worse because they don't want to look like the bad guy. They don't want to look like the dummy. They want you to look like that. Number 7. They get mad when you receive compliments. You ever had somebody like that, a friend like that somebody, if y'all out at the mall, y'all at a party, y'all wherever hanging out, and you constantly receiving compliments, and they probably get 1, maybe 2. You have several people coming up to compliment you, and you just being polite. You're like, oh, thank you. You know, you just being yourself, and you see them side-eyeing you like, girl, you doing the most. Girl, it is not that serious. Do not let that compliment go to your head. Or this one. Oh, you shouldn't have told her that. You shouldn't have gave her that compliment because it's going to go straight to her head. Like, why does it matter though? Like, why does what goes to my head affect you? I want you to ask yourself that. Sit back and ask yourself, because you may be one of these friends, like, check yourself, because you might just be the jealous person in your clique. But sit back and ask yourself, why does how I look affect you? And when you come up with that answer, you're going to realize that half the time, people that's offended by you getting compliments or you being conceited, it's because they're insecure. Because it's like, okay, You're pretty. What does that have to do with me? You're pretty. How is that gonna make me lose sleep at night? Because somebody gave you a compliment, why is that affecting me? Learn to let your friends shine without feeling like you have to dim your light, basically. Number 8, they never support you. You even have family members that's like this. You have family members quite often that's like this, you know, but it's just like a lot of people, it's one of those controversial topics because a lot of people have different aspects of support. But support for me is, yes, liking my posts, sharing my posts. When I'm trying to advertise my work, share my posts, like my posts, watch my YouTube videos. Like, that's support to me. You don't have to be out here, you know, going harder for me than you go for yourself. I would never ask my friend to go harder for me than they go for themselves. Like, come on, that's just being selfish. But support is support. We all know what support is. And if your friend isn't supporting you, half the time it's because they don't want people to see that you're doing better than them. They want all of the attention to be on them. They don't want to show love because they're scared that you may go further than them. Number 9, they never tell you when you're slipping. A real friend is going to tell you when you're slipping. If you got kids out here, and you know you ain't got a job, you don't want to get a job, but you know them kids gotta eat, they gotta have clothes, they gotta have all this, and you sitting around not doing nothing, a real friend is not gonna sit around and do nothing with you. They're gonna try to motivate you. They're gonna tell you, like, sis, you need to get up, you need to go get a job, you need to start putting in work, you know. But friends that'll sit right here and see that you need help, they'll see that you need help. They'll see that you're going through stuff. They'll see that you in a funk and that you need help. And instead of lending a hand to help you, they'll rather sit around and watch you fail. They won't try to encourage you. They won't try to motivate you. Instead, most of the time, they'll actually talk about you to the next person. A real friend is going to do whatever it takes to help you get up off your feet. I don't care if they got to come sleep at your house for a few days. I don't care what it is. A real friend going to have your back. But to sit around and watch you dig yourself in a hole, that's not a real friend. A real friend is going to be inspired by how you move. A real friend is going to want to help you get on your feet because how you look and what you do says a lot about them. And I'm not saying that whole birds of a feather flock together thing. In a sense, that's kind of true. But if I see my friend on her shit, if I see my friend on her stuff, I'm like, dang, like, the real clique full of bosses. Like, that should motivate real friends to be some boss females instead of sitting around here like, oh, we bosses, but her over there, she don't never have no money. She don't, like, no. Your friend gonna want to see everybody boss up. Your friend gonna want to see everybody level up. Everybody need to be eating around here. Finally, number 10. They always try to copy you. They try to copy everything you do. Like, oh, I want to do hair. You do everything you have to get everything in order for you to be a hairstylist. Now, this girl, your friend, never wanted to do hair, never been interested in hair. But all of a sudden, she like, oh, I want to do hair too. Now, that might just be a coincidence. Don't just judge it off the first time now. Like, don't just jump to conclusion to be like, oh, you copying off me. No. It has to be a pattern. Okay, you want to do hair now? Okay, cool. Now, oh, I want to be a fashion designer one day, you know. So I'm about to start getting everything in line for me to be a fashion designer. Now your friend coming a few weeks later. Oh, I've been doing so much research on being a fashion designer. And then they try to say it like they came up with the idea. Like they just brought it to everybody's attention. Y'all know fashion designers is a really good career and they make a lot of money. So I was thinking that I should go to school to be a fashion designer. Don't y'all think that'd be a good idea? And you looking at her like, you heard me say that. Like, okay, like come on, sis. It's like that. Dang, it's like that. Come on. Like, come on. Now, it's one thing for you to want to do hair, but now you want to be a fashion designer too? Like, come on. So, yeah. Those are all 10 signs of a jealous friend. If y'all see at least 3 of these signs, I want y'all to do some reevaluating. I want y'all to take a look around in your clique, in your circle, and be like, she do that, she do that, she do that. And get rid of them all. Like, cut them all off. Because they ain't no good for you. In the end, y'all know, with everything that's been going on in the world, like serious moment right now, with everything that's been going on in the world, people have seriously been getting killed by people they consider their friends. And we know it's been happening way too often. So that should be a sign. That should be enough of a sign for you to not want bad energy in your circle. I'm an energy type person. I'm a Leo. Okay. But I'm an energy type person. So if you bad for my energy, I don't even want to be around you, period. And I think more people need to be like that, because it'll save you. It'll save you a lot of heartache. And it'll keep you safe. Like, a lot of the stuff, like I said, a lot of the stuff that's been going on in the news, it's a lot of young girls out here that's being betrayed by people that they consider their friends over dudes, over the small petty stuff. So that should just come to show you that it's a very thin line between love and hate. It's a very thin line between love and hate. Like, you can love somebody so much to the point to where you envy them, to the point to where you hate them. Like, oh my gosh, she's so fucking pretty. Ugh, I just hate it. I hate that she's so pretty. Or, oh, she's so smart. I hate the fact that she's so smart. I hate that she get all the attention for being so smart. Like, you know, no. Change the way you think about things and people. Instead of saying, I hate that. Hate is a very strong word. So instead of saying, I hate the fact that I hate the fact she's so good at this. I hate the fact that she's so good at that. No, say, oh my gosh, she inspired me so much to be as smart as her. She make me want to go home and just open up my book and just study. Like, I wish to be as smart as her. You got to change the way you think it, because our thoughts become our actions. And that's a true statement. Our thoughts become our actions. So if you think something long and hard enough, it'll happen. It's kind of like manifestation. It's good and bad to manifestation. Some people manifest bad things, and that's why we have bad people in the world. You can manifest good things and bad things. That's why you always have to keep your energy clean and stay away from bad energy, because you never know what people can be plotting against you at all times. You never know. So, yeah. That was my jealous friends list. I really hope y'all learned something from this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Come and join the family. Come be part of the gang. You feel me? So yeah, please give this video a big thumbs up, y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye. Mwah.